Hey everybody, Jayborino here, welcome back. Continuing Shadow of the Past, a custom campaign for StarCraft 2. We're on mission 2, a new ally. So we escaped the laboratory last time with the help of shadowy voice person. Byron managed to escape from the underground laboratory, now his path lies on the surface of the planet Phobos. Carefully inspect the terrain to not miss the improvements for your hero. Got it. So every mission seems like there's going to be some sort of improvement. So didn't we had 500 health, so I'm curious, I guess I could just look in my document StarCraft 2 folder to see if there is even a bank file for this campaign. I don't know, but I guess all we got to do is check the health to see if he's got the extra 500 or not. Byron, I am pleased with your determination, but the escape from the underground laboratory is only the beginning. This man is spooky. We should not trust him, though he did get us out. Eledis and his scientists managed to escape. The Terrans have alerted their primary military force of the outbreak in the laboratories and are rallying forces to contain it. Listen. Attention, all forces. The containment systems of Project Imitator have failed, and the specimens have been released. Find and destroy any remaining samples that escaped from the underground laboratory. Do not touch the organic Zerg. We will take care of them. Byron, the Terrans are launching their offensive now. You must hurry. Reach the Zerg base, destroy hive mind emulators. Byron must survive. Find defiler bone samples. I wonder if now we're just going to get normal Zerg, or it's going to be like a mix of Mecha Zerg and regular Zerg. Phobos, somewhere on the surface of the planet. They're not Mecha Zerg, they're imitators, which were also made by Eledis' group. I'm on the surface. Where's the army you promised would help me? They are currently under siege from the Terran military, and they will not last long. The sooner you get to them, the easier it will be to escape. Hurry. Okay. Escape.
Speak freely.
So just Byron Kane. Oh, hello. Mecha Ravager, and then Zerglings. Sure. 2 Mecha Ravagers. I'll take it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Corrosive Bile does not damage allies. That's quite nice. Okay. Swarm hosts. Well, we got pretty long range here, so we don't have to use the Corrosive Bile. So this does 70 damage. Give him one of these and one of these. Excellent. Okay, let's go.
There is no need for formality.
These Zerglings, once again, not long for this world. There are a lot of enemy Zerg in the front, but I can summon infested Terrans to deal with them. So he is basically a Stukov clone. So it's telling me to spawn him like right there. That's fine. Whatever I gotta do. Cool, we lost 2 Zerglings. It's a sad day. Press F twice to pay respects for the individual Zerglings. Here we are. Get in there. Help them out. I don't have control of this stuff, so I think we just got to get over here and start blasting away. Oh, get in there, buddy. I've reached the Zerg base. What now? Byron. What did they do to you? My strength is fading. The Terrans use these devices. Thanks to them, they keep the Zerg under control. This is draining my vitality. You gave me the chance to be free of that lab and those experiments, so I will repay you in kind. Destroying these hive mind emulators should set you free. We're moving. I will give you all my Zerg. Help me. Alright, buddy. We're on the way.
Keep your mind clear.
There we go. I'm like, wait, are we going to be able to control these, or what's happening? So, Queen does have inject larva. Okay. Doesn't this look like an upgrade? Increases the number of larvae produced by the queen spawn larva ability from 4 to 8. That doesn't seem... It seems like something we were supposed to upgrade somewhere. I'm not really clear on that. Anyway, Byron, while we could always just walk you around and look for stuff. We found some remaining samples of Project Imitator. They dug into the entrance to the laboratory. And what are you waiting for? Send a strike team to destroy them.
Some decision.
Okay, so we just have to find what direction they might be coming at us from. All right, cool.
I see.
Yeah, he does have 500 HP, so I think we do keep the upgrades from mission to mission. It's possible that it simply assumes that you got them all no matter what, so even if we didn't pick it up last mission, we would have had 500 now. I don't know. His armor's increased, so we have base. Now we have base 1, which we got last time, and then an extra, so we got 2.
No need for
All right, that's, you know, that's something. And I could go straight to Lair, just grab a metabolic boost. What are you looking at here? So Hydroden, so just basic ground composition here, no air units. That's fine. Just wait for some overlords so we could cross over there. It doesn't hurt to just look around. And then also understanding what is the state of creep tumors here. I ask because in different versions of StarCraft,
Move quickly.
creep tumors might be always visible, like in Wings of Liberty, when you're, like, if you're using the Wings of Liberty base mod, you likely, if you're playing a Zerg in that case, but it's using that mod, you wouldn't be able to hide your creep tumors. They're always visible, because again, that base level of mod assumes that you are playing as not the Zerg, and that you want to be able to counter those creep tumors easily. Again, kind of weird, but in any case, oh, so yeah, they attack us with Zerg too. That's cool. All right, let's come on down here and clean this out. And I'll probably go for that right base first. And then I'm going to grab more queens because swarm queens are excellent. Granted, F2ing is going to pull them away every time, which means that we can't inject larvae as much as I would like. Well, I could just get more. I could always just get more hatcheries. That's fine too. So. The other option, as I was talking about, is your creep tumors could just be always completely invisible no matter what, but they're vulnerable when they're morphing. Or they could just be invulnerable and already hidden when they're morphing. That is also an odd option, which I saw was in like the 2nd or 3rd mission of Odyssey when I was playing recently. So, again, there's a bunch of different possibilities in this case. Let's just get this all set up, and I'll probably just make multiple hatcheries rather than leaving queens here to inject, because the queens on the front line are going to be so much more valuable. We'll just rally everything to Byron, and then I'm going to get a Roach Warren. Never mind, we're waiting for more resources. We want to get some vision up this hill. So next time they attack, we'll have a good idea on the situation with regarding the creep tumors. And no matter which direction we attack, we're going to need to leave some defense at home. So I'm probably going to go right first, so let's just move this fella over here. Yeah, see, okay, they are ignoring the creep tumors, so they can't see them by default. They can kill them when they're being spawned, which is normal. Again, I think it's abnormal such that they would ever be unable to be destroyed otherwise. Again, that's different. So let's just come on over here and kill this thing. Let's see if maybe we can just kind of inch this a little bit, yeah, further away. Perfect. That gives us vision up the hill, up the ramp, what have you. And let's just get this base fully saturated before we do anything else. Get some extra drones, because I'm going to get evolution chambers. I can kind of spread the creep around the edge of this base. They won't be able to hit it. Obviously, we could take this base as an expansion, and then this side should be pretty clear, though they can continue to attack us over there. So it's really, this, I think, you know, we don't have to go super slow, but it's mostly we're constrained by resources at this point, so it's really just deciding how we want to approach the map. I want to grab a lair. That probably means we'll be able to get up to +2, so let's get 2 Evo chambers, and then I'm going to get more queens as well, because those can handle our anti-air. Hydralisks can be fair. Well, I think Hydralisks would be as expensive as queens, right? They're actually cheaper. I was going to say, queens are just, they provide so much utility. Don't run away from me, you coward. Okay, so I'm going to head over here and see again. If we start... They do replace... So a lot of these pre-placed units as part of this base defense are bully triggered, which is fine. We just need enough units to just move in and start blasting our way through. So let's grab Carapace as well. I want to just get some base Zerglings, and then let's make sure we're not getting supply blocked. No Overlord detection means they probably won't even be cloaking in the first place. Roach speed would be nice as well. Bringing some Ravagers with us is pretty cool. I do really like how the Zerg also attack here. I think that's neat. We can, again, skirt the Creep Tumors around the side here so we can continue to keep an eye on when the enemy continues to attack, when the Zerg continue to attack. It looks like we'll be able to stop the Terran attacks from this direction. I'm going to get some additional drones here so I can set up some more spine crawlers. And as long as we keep spreading creep down here, we'll have enough advance notice that it really shouldn't be that hard to do what we need to do to clear this base out. But I want to move in with Byron. And we're just going to hit this tank in advance. And as long as we just use his abilities like as soon as possible, and then we'll back him up slowly, he's fine. It's because we were just sitting on top of that bunker. Kill some SCVs. Blast away. And again, they're going to rebuild this stuff, so we want to follow up with Zerglings. You can burrow units that are getting low. At this point, not many things are getting low, so... Okay, perfect. And then we can always... I mean, we can bomb with Corrosive Bile just to help us out. Let's back up here. We have extra units coming in. I'm going to get more roaches. And with no other combat units in here, the Zerglings should be able to take this out pretty fast. And let's kill those Hellions before they transform into Hellbats, because those will kill my Zerglings quickly. And now with this base gone, obviously we still have to worry about the enemy Zerg, which I can see their base right there. But otherwise, we just set up a few pieces of defense here, and we can handle this. Looks like they got some swarm hosts as well. Again, I just want to take this base, and it is mine now. So let's go ahead and move up here, take this. I see enemies coming at us from the other direction as well, so we gotta back up here. Clean this up, and I'll move back just in case, just because I don't think we're gonna be able to hang on to this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and start this base, even though we might not be able to hold on to it because, again, the situation. But, well, actually no. Now we can just turn around and go and finish up the, finish up what we were doing, continue the push. I think I will grab a Hydra Den. Can I get... Is that pneumatized? I don't know why, but yeah. Sure. And then we have another hatchery coming up for the extra production. What is it? Oh, so there's just stuff down here. Got it. And there's a tank down there too. So let's get Byron in there to blast it. And that's our first emulator down, and we have another base that's set up. So let's just go ahead and grab drones to get this saturated. The first hive mind emulator is destroyed. Move on. Cool. So let's just, if we can just keep getting vision inched up in this direction, we're just that much stronger. So this base gone is obviously really useful. I think I'm going to go for this Zerg base next.
There's no need for I hear you.
Because why not? And I will also grab a round of Hydralisks because the amount of DPS they provide is excellent. Okay, this is good. So now it's just Overlords. I guess I will get pneumatized so that no matter where these Overlords spawn from, I'll get movement speed first. No matter where the Overlords spawn from, we'll be in better shape to rally them up quickly. So I still have my Ravagers, so I can do this. Just hotkey those separately. I don't see myself using that too much, but still. How are we doing against... Yeah, okay, that's a good amount of upfront damage for sure. And I'm just going to kill these swarm hosts before they spawn too many enemies. And just, you know, we'll bile stuff as we come upon it. There's a lot of swarm hosts here, so as long as we stay on top of them, we should be mostly okay. Go down Infested Terrans to tank some damage from this, these units here. And we're going to have to back up here momentarily. So So I'm going to get rid of this hive and then just immediately back up.
Our victory. You need something?
And I'll make Zerglings as well, because they can respond a lot faster. Seems important, and then we'll also get queens. Yeah, only having one spine crawler left up here was not a smart decision. Next, again, I think I'm going to keep coming down in this direction. There's another ramp down here. I'll probably just set up another creep tumor so we can get, keep vision up in that direction too next. Okay, very nice. And we got a little short. I didn't realize we could have just come right down here. This would have been faster, but that's a-okay. We got another hatchery over here. Help spread the creep as well, plus the production. And these minerals, I mean, there's a good amount on them, so I don't see much of a reason to oversaturate. Okay, so I'll just poop out some tumors up here. I can utilize their creep to do it. So is this where the Zerg attacks were coming from, up this side or not? I don't know. Again, stemming the tide is obviously my #1 priority. I'm going to just go roaches, I think, for the most part. And I'm looking for upgrades, too. Oh, there's another one. Okay, I was going to say, as I was saying it, it was right there.
Keep your mind clear.
What we got here? Damage increased. Okay, cool. Certainly will not say no to that. I'm trying to stay on top. Again, creep spread is just so invaluable. The real question is, again, I don't know what's going to be up here or what's attacking us from where, so let's just keep making drones, and then I can just build a couple spine crawlers over here just in case to delay. And we've got creep spread, so we'll be able to move around the map with pretty decent speed. I'm going to guess there's another... Yeah, okay. And I think now we're just probably going to go lots and lots of Zerglings. Can I get my last... Yes, I can get my last levels here of stuff. Grooved spines. Just pick this up, Mr. Byron, please. And what do we got here? Byron's damage. Wait, so he got 2 damage upgrades here? Yes, he did. Okay. That's fine with me. I'm not going to complain about that. That's good stuff. The Infested Terrans are just excellent in distracting. Be nice if we could destroy the fences, but that's just not in the cards for us. So let's just rally everybody over here. Okay, dropping some creep. Getting some more queens. I do like me some swarm queens. Where's Byron? Okay, let's make sure we're rallying up there. All right, we have like a whole other base up here, and we don't have the benefit of creep. The thing is, we heal so fast out of combat, so... Well, again, to reiterate, it is also in combat, so I shouldn't say out of combat like that. But it's pretty darn good. And again, I don't know how this will stem the tide or not. Let's go ahead and corrosive bile right there. Not quite enough to kill it, but that's fine. And they do reinforce pretty fast here, so it's important that we keep this push on. Okay, we already checked up there, so now it's up this ramp. I think I'm going to guess there's another defiler thing down here. Let's just finish this up and we can go look. Let's get some more Ravagers, and then I can get just roaches to replace them. Okay, that's another base that is mine that I don't necessarily need. Okay, Byron's got... I mean, he can survive quite a bit. We don't have a he must survive objective either. So I'm pretty confident that he'll respawn if he dies, unless it's just kind of an unspoken thing. Alright, very nice. That's 2. I'm going to start spreading creep back here, because I'm very confident that down here is another bonus objective. We don't seem to be getting attacked anymore, so again, I think we've stemmed the tide entirely of the direction that the enemy will get to us from. We've gotten 3 of 4. One of them, again, I'm feeling sort of confident is going to be through here. Not necessarily, though. I see we're getting attacked over there. Yeah, there's the last one. Alright, and then we gotta run back. Byron's damage increase. Oh, so we got 3 damage increases this time. 42 damage a shot is pretty flippin' good. And having the advanced warning for these attacks is really nice. And I'm just going to make lots of Zerglings now because they can respond quickly to these sorts of attacks. And as long as we can kind of flood them in here, I don't care if they're dying. The important thing is that it is... the important thing is that it's distracting them from killing my hatchery. Okay, so I think now the only way to get to us... There's no other ramps that leave out here. Okay, so that's where we could go next. Let's continue down the right side because that's where we have more vulnerable production. And I think we have every upgrade available, so I'll just get some extra roaches. We have more Ravagers in case we really want to use those. And this is this is actually another Zerg base down here. That's not what I would have expected. We'd better avoid that military base. The Terrans are too heavily fortified for a frontal assault. So he's telling me not to, but I wonder, like... I mean, that's where their attacks come from, obviously. But the real question is, like, are we just being encouraged not to because it takes away the spirit of the map by destroying them and stopping the attacks? Or...
There's no need for formality.
we could just do it anyway. Anyway, we're right here, so let's go ahead and push for the finish. We were attacked fairly recently. This was certainly a nice, kind of get off your ass and build a force type map, which again is more introductory than anything, especially for people who have played the game already. But it is a nice. It's cool to see two enemies at once, Terran and Zerg. And by destroying this, it may turn the Zerg hostile and they'll kill that base for us. The last hive mind emulator is destroyed. Ah, my strength returns.
You need something?
Oh, shit. Kill them all besides Eledis. I will deal with him myself. Byron, Eledis should not die. Not now. He will still be useful to us. Do you want me to keep this freak alive? Well, I hope I won't regret it later. So you ready to tell me now who you are and why you've been kept here? Of course. But for now, get ready. Soon we will leave this planet. One ship's all we need, baby. Get the whole swarm off the planet. Let's go. I like this map. Again, I mean, it reminds me of Race with Destiny, which makes sense because this is a sequel to that, and it's the same creators. But again, there's a level of polish to these maps. They look really good, and environmentally really fit, I think, the tone. There's a nice narrative that goes along with it that is... It's not simplistic, but it's not overly complex. It feels fairly straightforward, and it constantly has you questioning what's going to happen next. And I enjoy that. And the maps are, I mean, what I would say is they're solid. They're not pushing boundaries in terms of difficulty or ultra unique mechanics, at least not yet. We saw some really interesting stuff in Race with Destiny. But even something as basic as, it's Mission 2, but you're facing Zerg that are supporting Terran troops, which if you look back to even the Brood War campaigns, that was a real novelty to see the UED fighting alongside Zerg and you're being attacked by two factions at once, which I think is just a nice little twist. All right, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.